Good morning, Robin Burning here with Blissful Healing Spiritual Life Coaching. As a life coach, I help people who feel stuck find their true passion and purpose in life and to find ease and flow with money so they can live in alignment with their true authentic self. So if you would like to learn more about that, my website is blissfulhealing.me. So we are on our daily practice here of reconnecting to wonder and awe. I would like to point out that if you've kind of stumbled upon this, we are on day 5, and these practices are meant to build upon each other. So if you haven't done 1 through 4 yet, I highly recommend going back and just starting and really only doing 1 day at a time. Don't try and catch up with us. It's really important to, we'd love for you to be a part of the group, don't get me wrong, and we will, if you make comments, they'll still be open in the sections, but it is important to do them in order, and it is important to do them 1 day at a time, because we want everything that we're doing to settle and resonate within us, if that makes sense. Okay, so anyway, enough with the housekeeping. We are on day 5, and that is on page 84 of the book. And so today I really enjoy this one a lot because it invokes a memory in me. And as we talked about a couple days ago, memories can create feelings, and feelings can bring joy, and yada, 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 right? So today's activity is I will take a walk outside. Okay, so I don't know what outside means for you. Some people might just have a piece of grass in their yard. Some people might have a greenway by their house, and even better if someone lives on a mountain or at the beach. But wherever you are, if you could go outside and be at one with nature, it's a beautiful thing. So do you guys remember back in day 1 when we were talking about entrainment and how energies attract, they attract each other, they start to match energies, right? Nature has very high vibrational energies, and so when we can connect with that, we're raising our vibrational energy, and it's a beautiful thing, and it can feel wonderful. So let me read the quote here. Take a walk on the wild side of nature. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I can just see Linda. She's so cute. She's so playful. So I have this story. When I first opened my spa, I own a wellness spa that I actually do my coaching in. And when I first opened it about 9 years ago, it was a very stressful time. It was scary, and I lived in a lot of fear and uncertainty, and there was all this stuff, right? And I used to walk my dog every day, and we used to go up to the soccer field, and there was this one tree that I used to go just hug, and I would pray, or I would talk to the tree, or I would just ask the tree to give me some grounding, whatever it was, but I pretty much talked to the tree every day. It was kind of funny because my dog got used to it. We'd go up there, and then she would just sit down, and I would do my thing. Sometimes I would cry, whatever. But it was interesting because we would always walk across the soccer field, and then we would come back again. And one day we walked across, and when we turned around to come back, the whole tree line of the soccer field, I noticed, the one tree that I would connect with every single day was the only tree that was actually blooming. All the other trees, none of them had bloomed yet. And that was my first real aha moment of how much we connect with nature, right? Because I don't know if you guys remember that book, The Giving Tree, but I used to read it to my children all the time. So whenever I would pray on the tree, or if I would cry on the tree or whatever, then I would also tell the tree that I loved it, and thank you, and gratitude for this tree. Anyway, so this tree bloomed before any of the other trees. So that just even when I think about it now, it just brings me joy. which is wonderful. So I'd like to invite you guys to go take a walk outside. And it's advisable to leave your phone at home. I know a lot of us like to go for a walk and listen or, whatever, but we're not giving our full attention to what we're actually doing. So let's leave the phone at home. Let's go ahead and go for our walks. Find a bench, a shady tree to sit under, or if you like the sun, I'm an esthetician, so make sure you got your sunscreen on, that's important. But just really kind of sit and be. Breathe it in, observe, notice, feel, see what you feel, and just really take it in. It's that simple. And it doesn't have to be a long, drawn out thing. I mean, it would be beautiful if you could take an hour for yourself, but if you don't have an hour, then do 15 minutes or 10 minutes or even 5 minutes if you can. I know when my children were young, if I could get 5 minutes, it was great. So if you do go out in your backyard and maybe make your own little labyrinth in your backyard. I did one of those, by the way, last year in San Diego for the very first time on my 50th birthday. It was one of the coolest things ever, connecting with the earth and the rocks. And it was literally just walking in a circle till you got to the middle. You sat down, you took a moment, said a prayer or a gratitude or whatever it was, and then you'd walk back out again. So you can even create your own little labyrinth in your own little patch of grass in your yard. Whatever works for you. This is all about you being easy breezy, having fun with it, and getting some good feelings out of it. So thank you so much for your time today. I really look forward to seeing what tomorrow's activity is. And just remember, if you're feeling stuck or you're struggling, you don't feel like you're living in alignment with your true authentic self, I invite you to schedule a clarity call with me, and I'd be happy to talk to you about how I can help you. All right, guys, God bless. See you tomorrow.